In a cozy little bedroom painted soft sky blue lived a 7-year-old girl named Nita. She loved drawing pictures of animals and clouds and always had her favorite friend by her side, her bolster. It wasn't just any bolster. It was soft, sweet-smelling, and wrapped in a cover with tiny stars. Its name was Puffy Dream. Puffy couldn't speak, but he could feel everything. He felt how tightly Nita hugged him when she had a bad dream, and he knew how happy she was when listening to bedtime stories. But Puffy Dream had a secret, a dream he'd never told anyone. "I wish I could float like a cloud," he thought. "If I were a cloud, I could drift across the sky and see the whole world, just like in Nita's drawings." And every night he looked longingly out the window at the moon and the stars, wondering what it would feel like to be up there, floating free. One night, under a full moon and a warm, bunny-shaped nightlight, Puffy Dream fell into his first ever dream. In the dream, he was floating in the sky. All around him were soft, white clouds, each with a friendly face and a cheerful voice. "Hey, who's that?" asked a chubby cloud named Mochi. "I'm Puffy Dream. I'm a bolster, but I've always wanted to be a cloud like you." The clouds chuckled gently. "But what can a bolster do in the sky?" Mochi asked. "I want to make people happy. I want them to sleep peacefully, like how clouds float calmly across the sky," Puffy replied. The clouds paused. Mochi blinked. "That's actually really sweet. Let's see if your dream is cloud-worthy, little bolster," another cloud teased playfully. Puffy smiled shyly. Maybe, just maybe, he could belong up here too. The next night, Puffy was resting quietly when he heard a soft sob. "Hick, Nita doesn't play with us anymore," whispered a worn-out voice. It was Mr. Orange Bear, an old teddy in the toy cabinet. "She forgot about me too," said a rubber duck named Pip-Pip, sighing. Puffy gently rolled off the bed and waddled toward the toy shelf. "Hey, don't be sad," he said gently. "You all made her smile once. That still matters." Then he had an idea. "Let's play a game. How about we take turns telling bedtime stories?" The toys lit up. They gathered in a circle and began to share silly, spooky, and sparkly stories. Giggles echoed through the cabinet. That night, Nita stirred in her sleep and smiled. She reached out and hugged Puffy tighter. "Thank you, Puffy," she whispered in her sleep, and Puffy Dream felt warm. Many nights passed. Puffy continued comforting toys, whispering to Nita when she had bad dreams, and making sure everyone in the room felt loved. Then, one magical night, he dreamed again. Mochi the cloud returned. "Puffy Dream, you've been doing amazing. If you still want to be a cloud, we can take you up to the sky now." Puffy's heart fluttered. He looked down and saw Nita, arms wrapped around him, smiling in her sleep. Around her, all the toys slept soundly, peaceful and happy. "I do want to float," he said softly, "but I think I've found my place." Mochi nodded slowly. Helping others rest peacefully, that's the heart of a true cloud. You may not float, Puffy, but your spirit is just as light. Puffy smiled. He was where he was meant to be. From that night on, Puffy Dream never felt small again. He wasn't just a bolster. He was a bringer of peaceful sleep, a storyteller for the forgotten toys, and a hero of bedtime. Sometimes he still dreamed of clouds, and sometimes the clouds visited him to chat about dreams and starlight. But when he woke up, he was exactly where he wanted to be, in Nita's arms, surrounded by friends, helping everyone drift into happy dreams. Because sometimes the most beautiful dream is helping someone else find theirs.